I'm the Indie Nomad, and I am cursed with knowledge. Wait, hold up. Not useful knowledge, like an inherent understanding of the human condition, or even how to make a table. What I want to talk about is far more specific. Released in late 2018, Return of the Obra Dinn is a deeply stylish, first-person mystery game made almost entirely by one person, indie heavyweight Lucas Poe. The plot, as initially presented, revolves around the titular ship, mysteriously found years after its disappearance, with no living crew aboard. As an insurance adjuster for the East India Company, the player is tasked with learning the fates of all those involved, armed only with a list of all crew and passengers, several drawings, and a magical timepiece with a skull in it that shows you the moment of someone's death. It's a weird game. The Outer Wilds, released early 2019, is a first-person mystery adventure game made by Mobius Digital. While not as stylistically unique as Obra Dinn, the sci-fi by campfire setting is plenty memorable in its own right, with everything from wooden spaceships to folksy tunes by Starlight. Playing a Hearthian and the newest member of Outer Wilds Ventures, you're tasked with casually exploring the solar system for a total of 22 minutes before the sun goes supernova and the thrust of the game exerts itself. Stuck in a Groundhog Day-style loop by a strange alien artifact, you must learn the secrets of these beings in the hopes of breaking the loop and saving your world. Taken at face value, these games only have the broadest connection. First person, mystery. Look a little deeper though, and the similarities in design are far more pronounced. Both games establish consistent rules for world and gameplay. Heavily involve the interactions of characters long dead, making the player an observer.
Captain, open the door!
Most salient to this topic, eschew any form of mechanical advancement, gear, level ups, etc. Instead of these more common forms of player reward, enticement, however you want to call it, both games instead rely on something much simpler. It's knowledge, like the title. And I'll tell you why that's brilliant. The mystery genre, agnostic of media, has an inherent reliance on the audience buying in, deciding intentionally or instinctively to become emotionally invested in what comes next, predicting a twist, uncovering a key truth, the final climactic reveal. To someone that cares, these moments can evoke a feeling of deep satisfaction and even a hungering for more. This hunger, when inspired by traditional media, innately passive by nature, can only usually be fulfilled by seeking out further works. Video games, a newer, active form of media, are set apart in this way. The desire to seek more can be catered to and designed around, as the two games I'm discussing do masterfully. Each 22-minute loop of Outer Wilds offers you possibilities and avenues of discovery. Do you follow one thread to its end? Or perhaps go where your heart takes you and fill in the entire mystery bit by bit? Whatever you decide, by the end you'll know the solar system back to front and the secrets each world holds. Obra Dinn exists as a somewhat more linear experience. You must learn the cause of death and identity of those aboard. The more you uncover, the better, as your ending is reliant on how well you complete your task. Some are simple, a smoking gun, notable features, a wasting sickness, and a labeled bed. Others can be far less so, potentially even being unclear for much of the game before a late epiphany or cascade of deductions slots several hunches into place, all at once. Somewhat more linear, however, is in no way actually linear, as each chapter introduced to the player rarely comes in order. The player's first experience is the last chapter, Chapter 10. After that, you find a rather nasty death scene that opens you up to Chapter 7, and so on. Slowly, though, everything becomes clear as you piece together the knowledge required for everything to click into place. These games both use knowledge, like other games, levels, or experience, as reward or motivation. They both use the desire to discover and understand, to pull you deeper into the narrative. The more you learn, the more you want to learn, until the last pieces of the puzzle fall into place, and the plot becomes clear. You saw where this was going, though. The title gave it away from the start. Outer Wilds and Return of the Obra Dinn, two games I love dearly. To play them is to buy into the mystery. To finish them is to understand. And do be cursed. A little melodramatic, sure, but hear me out. Once you feel the satisfaction of a moment, from discovery or realization or so on, that moment is spent. When you can see what lies ahead, it can't surprise you. The dots can be connected only once. I'm proud to have played these games and learnt of the secrets and mysteries they hold, and you'll bet I'll extol these virtues to anyone in earshot. Unfortunately, though, you can only ever experience something for the first time once. It's bittersweet, but I'm better for knowing.